Hey, how's it going? Checking in with updates for today, progress that's been made towards the speaking goals. And I do feel like actually this week I am gradually making progress, not necessarily towards the goals, but I'm getting much clearer on exactly what those are. But some of the little things that I keep saying, oh, I must do that, or I haven't got around to doing that yet, I'm actually getting done. One of the reasons I mentioned yesterday in my update check-in, that I had a bit of a block around one of these things in particular, which was just really to create a little bit of collateral that I can send out to prospective clients. I was actually asked for something like this in a meeting that I had, I think last week. I said, yeah, no problem. I'll send something over on Monday. At the same time thinking, I haven't got anything apart from something. It's basically just like a list of sessions that I can do with some bullet points that doesn't really describe what the sessions are all about. So it just feels a bit weak. It doesn't feel very... I'm always concerned that if someone doesn't know who I am, isn't already familiar with my work, they'd look at it and think, it just looks a bit rubbish. And it probably does. So I wouldn't blame them for thinking that. But as a consequence, I've got this block about doing it and thinking, well, actually, what am I going to say? How am I going to communicate what it is that I do and the sessions that I run and the options that I've got and blah, blah, blah. So I haven't had anything, but one of the other things that kind of stops me from doing these things is that it just takes a while to do it, and you don't just do it in an hour and then it's done. You could take a few hours doing it, and then you may feel like you're just never kind of really properly happy with the result. Kind of feel like, well, someone's going to see that, someone's going to judge it, someone's going to say it's good enough or it's not. But you don't get any immediate reward from doing it. So I just spent a couple of hours today, actually, and I feel pretty good about doing it. But I spent a couple of hours today working on a couple of things, some collateral, so basically something that describes some of these sessions, and also my show reel, which I am still making progress with. But I've done 2, maybe 3 hours in total today on these projects, and I've got nothing to show for it. And I will have at the end, but this is the big problem I always find with these long-range projects, is that you got to keep chipping away at it, and until you get to the finish, there's nothing to show. And that's why I know that I'm always more inclined to do something like putting up a post on LinkedIn, or writing an email to my list, or doing something that I get an immediate reward. I can complete the task. I can get some feedback instantly on that, and I feel like I've made an impact. In sometimes I do anyway. I could record a podcast episode. I feel like I've created something. So that's my tendency, is towards those kinds of things, and not these sort of in the background things that I think are important for me to have at this stage, as I'm trying to create my speaking brand and to communicate what I do to more people. So I'm torn here. I've got on the one hand, I know that it's important. On the other hand, I feel like just don't know what I should be doing. Don't know if it's going to be good enough. It's going to take forever to do it. So I'm trying to overcome that right now. And I feel like today I've made a good stab at it. And yesterday I did a good bit of work on it as well. Kind of progress is being made. The show reel is going to take a while. I think I've been trying to do it all in one go. Like today, I thought, well, I'm going to just rattle through this. It's just going to take a while to do it. Basically, a show reel, if you're not sure what it is, it's basically just a couple of minutes of video of me, in this case, obviously presenting, and what is it that I do, and some quotes overlaid, and some testimonials, and some other images and stills, and just a bit of a trailer, really, to say, well, here I am in action, doing what I do. It's a video, part of my website, part of my offering, part of my collateral, so people can get a feel for how I present and what I'm like. And the other thing that I'm trying to do, which is the thing I need to send to this guy. Long day. The other thing I need to do is this list of sessions, but it's not just a list of sessions. It has to be like a story. So it's a bit more about me. It's a bit more about my approach, and actually I feel like it's coming together quite nicely. But I'm probably about 90% there. But this last 10% could take like forever. So I'm trying to just get something done that I can then tweak. And I always find when I've done something and I come back to it a day or so later, it's like, oh yeah, no, I know I could finish it. where if I keep pushing and pushing, which is what I'm finishing now, when I keep trying to push and push and push, then it does feel like it's just not getting anywhere. So I'm going to leave it now, come back to it tomorrow. In other news, I also had a really good call with this lady from this network, Asia's biggest women's network, business network, called She the People. That's what it was. That's what I couldn't remember yesterday. She the People, had a chat with her. We're recording an interview on Friday, which will be going out to their audience in this event on October the 10th, World Mental Health Day. And it will be a really good opportunity. They've got, I think, something like 750,000 Instagram followers, and they've got a big sort of distribution network as well. And it's fairly well regarded, I think. So my friend Raj, as I said, he's also speaking about happiness in the workplace. He's the one I'm looking at doing some work with once they've got their thing up and running. And he introduced me to Shayla. So I think it'll be a good thing. It's not a paid gig, it's a pro bono, but it's definitely the right audience for me to be in front of. And I had a chat with her today. And she's lovely, really nice. Definitely on the same wavelength as me when it comes to beliefs about things like progress, not perfection, and the benefits of physical well-being on how we feel and our performance and resilience and positivity and so on. So looking forward to that. And there's nothing I have to prepare for. It'll be basically it'll be an interview, which is easy enough to do. And I think she's going to send the questions through in advance. So anyway, I've got that to think about as well for Friday. On the radio tomorrow, talking about actually the Oxford Half Marathon. I was thinking about this. It's for BBC Radio Oxford, and I've done so much with them over the last probably 15 years. But some of it is on running, and it's not really my thing anymore, the running. I do it, but I don't teach it and coach it. So I'm almost tempted to say, actually, no, I don't do that so much. If you've got a running thing coming up, then I recommend this guy. And actually, there is somebody who I would recommend who is very much in the running space at the moment, and local. But yeah, at the moment I haven't said that, so I'll just keep getting these calls asking to be on the radio, which I guess is related to speaking. So I try to get them to introduce me as a speaker rather than a personal trainer, which they slipped last time and did that. They haven't done that for a while, but last time the presenter said, here's George, a personal trainer from Long Crane. I'm like, I'm not a personal trainer. Anyway, there we go. It's my update for the day. A bit long-winded today, but thanks, as always, for watching. Thanks for listening. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.